So here we are at our April vlog, quite of a different era than like a month ago, because things have changed so much in the world, and with that also in Tanzania. Like a month ago, the first case was also found in Tanzania, and in the beginning there was not so much rise in cases, but now since this week we have seen quite a steep incline in the number of cases, so things have changed here also. Our schools are already closed since 4 weeks now, and we just heard that it's extended with another indefinite time, as far as I know. And yeah, that makes me, being a researcher and a mom, suddenly a different way, because now I have to do both things, including homeschooling. So we are at home quite a lot, but I also still work because I have worked on a proposal again with my colleagues for Corona, of course. And tomorrow is the deadline, and I'm having the lead in it, so it's again a bit exciting, but we are super motivated to work on this, so that is really nice. But yeah, it's a bit of a challenge because at the same time there is 2 kids at home who need some homeschooling at a time, so I have to work on that also. But at the same time it also gives a lot of extra time with them, which is very precious, I have to say. So here is our little homeschool that we created in the past weeks, and the kids got schoolwork from a school. We are really lucky that our school just continues by sending digital material, but luckily I also still had quite some things from the Netherlands, and we had some books bought from school last year already. And every day in the morning they do their schoolwork, and after that they go outside to play.
No, here. No, not this one, Joanne. Well, that's good. Hard. No, supposed to be. But it's hard. Hard.
So Mia is doing some science today, and she's learning about which animal, Mia?
Iguana.
Ah, you have seen movies of iguanas before, eh?
Yes.
Iguanas were doing what?
Running away from snakes.
Oh yeah, that scary movie. Joel, what are you doing?
Done.
You're done? What have you been doing?
This and this and this.
What are those?
This.
What are those?
Heart.
Mm-hmm.
And heart.
Yes.
Triangle.
Mm-hmm.
Square.
Yeah.
And oval.
Okay, so one time I promised one of my watchers that I would take a video of the time cycling up to home, which is a bit tricky because as you can see it's quite up, but at least I have a great view. Another thing that we do a lot during these days is go out for what we call nature walks. Sometimes I give an assignment to the kids to look for things. Other times we just walk and see new things. And as you can see, it's very green now because of the rainy season. So it's so beautiful now, especially at this time when the sun is nearly setting. The only thing we cannot see Behind those big clouds there is Mount Kilimanjaro. What do we see here?
Goats! There and their poos.
Really? You don't want to get closer, Joel?
No.
Okay. So let's go to the coffee, huh?
Okay, let's go.
So here we walk inside the coffee plantations. And this is really a privilege that we live so close to this because it's so beautiful always. Joel, can you show me a red coffee berry? A red one.
Go find it. Oh, there, George. Oh, you passed it. Joe, don't pick it.
Can I see? Wow, yes. Mia, you also?
You have to pick it. There's one there. No, that's too far. Yes. Follow me! I see a red one.
Can I see? Yeah. Shall we take them home and plant them?
Yes!
Okay, we will do that.
Yes!
Nzuri. Unasema?
Naonyesha msitu.
Ah.
Msitu. Habari zenu watoto wetu.
Nzuri, shikamo.
Mama, no. How are you? They're using a shortcut.
Good evening. You want to pass here?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's here. Okay, Mama.
Follow the babies. Woo, rainy season has come. End of the day on Friday, and today we submitted our proposal, and it's such a relief. And I'm super proud of our team because we wrote the proposal in 10 days, and we never did such a thing before. Like, it was the same information or the same amount of information needed as for the previous proposal that I wrote. So yeah, the whole team just did a great job. I just walked a bit outside to see what is going on, because as you can see behind me there's a lot of clouds. It seems as if it's gonna rain very hard soon, and actually the rain seems a bit far away, but I can hear like some, how do I call it, some showing that it's there. Soon it might be here. Always it's intriguing how this threatening storms can suddenly come, and despite that I hate rains, I love the way this is always showing the power of nature, which is at the same time also a bit scaring. It shows a threat, which also relates a lot to the threat that we see today of enormous increase of cases. Well, never yet the amount that we have seen in Europe and US and in Asia, but last week having only 32 cases, and now we are suddenly at 147, including the first two here around in Kilimanjaro, makes it a bit scaring. So I'm really happy that I wrote a proposal with my team, and yeah, hopefully we win. So yes, please pray for us, keep fingers. I see now It starts to rain a bit, so I think I'm going inside because soon it might be a super big rain. And it took a while before the rain really came. I started enjoying a wine to celebrate our proposal submission on our veranda, and now the rains have come, as you can see. If we win, that would be really great, because then we could at least contribute something to bringing this pandemic to an end, hopefully. Although it's maybe just a tiny bit, 1% or even less, at least we could feel that we have done something to it, as the whole world now is upside down and things here also become to get more upside down. So see you in my next vlog.